So today we're talking about Jedi Training Academy and why we like it and why we think it's such an awesome event at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So if you watch this week's vlog, you'll see that these guys participated in Jedi Training Academy Trials of the Temple on our last trip, and they both got to fight and defeat Darth Vader. And you got your lightsaber ready? Let's see. See those lightsabers? Oh! There we go. Okay, anyway, so first of all, what is it? It is a special event that's held throughout the day in Hollywood Studios. It's a show. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes, and I think it's about 40 kids per show that they allow, and they do them throughout the day. So if you want to do this with your kids, you need to go sign up early and get signed up, and then they'll tell you a certain time to be back. But what it does is it takes these kids through a training process on what the Force is, how to use the Force, and special skills with their lightsaber, and then they get to fight a bad guy. And who did you guys get to fight?
Darth Vader.
Alright.
Mask right here.
Guys, what is your favorite part about Jedi Training Academy? Colby?
My favorite thing is when you get to fight the dark side.
Alright, and who did you get to fight this time?
Darth Vader.
Cameron, what is your favorite part about it?
To see the people from the dark side and defeat the people from the dark side. Except I love Darth Vader.
Darth Vader is his hero, but he still fought him and still defeated him.
I mean,
and last year, this kid didn't want to fight.
Nope, that was their first experience. So, what do y'all think about the story about, the instructors getting up there and telling you how to use the Force and how to fight with your lightsaber? What do y'all think about that?
Well, sometimes it is a little confusing for me because if you saw in the video, I would stop and think and then do it. And Colby,
I failed completely.
when he said hit left, he went right.
When he said block, I went.
It's the same thing, just like that.
Yeah, it does happen pretty quick. So they get up there and they're told, right shoulder, left shoulder, duck, block to the head, things like that, and it does happen really quick. And so if you're not paying full attention, you might miss the order that you're supposed to fight in. But I really like too, in the show they were in, there was this little bitty kid. I mean, he had to have been 4 years old, and he wasn't getting any of it right, but the instructor kept coming over to him and say, and you might want to lift that a little bit higher, or your opponent might be a little bit taller than you. And it was just really funny, the interaction between the instructor and the kids.
That happened 2 years in a row.
Yeah, there's always the little ones. And 4 years old might be a little too young for this, but they have fun with it. The cutoff is 12, so these guys got to do it right before their 13th birthday. So this will be the last time they got to participate in the Jedi Training Academy. A tip that we have is, if you want to do this with your kids, look at your schedule for the day. Make sure the time you pick is good for, like, you don't want to have a fast pass on one side of the park and you have to be at Jedi Training Academy right at the same time. Make sure you budget time for this. So if you have, what we always do is we say, okay, we're going to ride Star Tours at 11:30. And that's our fast pass time. So then we try and get the 11 or 11:15 Jedi Training Academy show. Now you'll have to be there in prep line, I think it's 20 minutes before the show starts, because they make sure all the kids are there, get you lined up, put you in your padawan. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, your padawan, and it's extremely
your padawan robe.
And they give you water.
Yes, they do. It is hot, and well, we were there in September, so of course it's
the first
hot.
time.
The rest of, not all the year it's like that. But yeah, they're going to get a special robe to wear. So would you guys recommend this to other kids who might be interested in Jedi Training Academy?
Yes, they may have fun, they may like it, and they may want to do it some more years, and they may want to get a new lightsaber. and just doing the Jedi Training Academy got me into liking Star Wars.
It did, actually, yes, because a few years ago when we went, they had never been interested in Star Wars other than playing their Lego Star Wars games. They had never cared to see the movies. They went to Jedi Training Academy, went through the whole process, and then came home and goes, "That's really cool, Mom. Let's watch the movies." And they've really blossomed into Star Wars fans. So,
so
Dad, if you're in love with Star Wars and your kids aren't interested, put them in Jedi Training Academy, and they might fall in love with Star Wars because it's really cool. Okay, so when you participate in Jedi Training Academy, you get these special buttons here. You hold those. Okay, these are the ones from this year. This is from Trials of the Temple. This is the new class that you get to go through. On our previous trip, we got these buttons. The show changed, I want to say in December of last year. So everything changed about it. The show changed, the buttons changed, the way they do the show, everything was different. The storyline. The sabers even changed, yeah, because a couple years ago they had the collapsible sabers, like these, and then this year they have the ones that are always extended.
And all you gotta do is press a button and they light up.
Right. So it's changed, it's morphed. I think it's a really good show. If you're going without kids, just stop by and watch it. It's very interesting. If you have kids in that age range, we highly recommend you putting them in the show because it's a lot of fun. Oh, and something else we found out this time, and this is new. When we went and signed up, they gave us a fast pass to use for anything, any ride in the park, anytime we want it.
What don't you?
We chose Toy Story because you can usually only get one fast pass for Toy Story, and then you've got a long line to wait in if you want to ride it again. So they gave us a fast pass for our whole family. So because they said that it takes so long, and it does, because you've got to be there about 20 to 30 minutes prior to the show, and then you've got to be in the show, and then the sign up time and all that. You're looking at an hour to an hour and 15 minutes of complete time that you're dedicating to this show. Prior
to the changes, they have added 2 new characters. It used to be Darth Vader and Darth Maul, and now they've changed it. There's no more Darth Maul, but they've added the 7th sister, if I'm correct, and Kylo Ren at the very end.
Right. So, this is another tip. Half of the training class will fight Darth Vader, and half of the training class will fight 7th sister. The ones up on the platform fight Darth Vader, and the ones on the ground fight 7th sister. If you have a preference, make sure you let the team know that your child wants to be in one or the other. We were lucky both times we didn't request. We were both up on both times we were up on the platform, and they got to fight Darth Vader.
And I just remembered prior to the prior to the changes, there used to be stormtroopers when Darth Vader came out, and there is no more.
That's right. Yeah, they used to be stormtroopers, and now there's not. Because the main bad guy now is Kylo Ren. So, but I really do like the storyline that they've added to this, because before it was just a get up, train, fight the bad guys. Now there's a whole story. The instructors have a lot of communication between each other. They're telling a story. One of them actually towards the end uses the Force himself to fight off Kylo Ren, who is Kylo Ren is his biggest fear, and that's what they say, that the Force can bring your worst fears to life if you use it the wrong way. So I thought that was a really neat part of the story, is that that they use themselves and the kids, and then they work as a team together to use the Force to fight off the bad guys. So anyway, if you have any questions about Jedi Training Academy, please leave them in our comments. We highly recommend it. We think it's a great program. These guys have enjoyed it when they've done it. Yep, so if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and if you have not seen this week's vlog where these guys participated in Jedi Training Academy, I'm going to add that footage to this video as well. So thanks, and thanks for watching.
This is the place.
You're sure?
The Force is strong here. Nedris, Jax, Elbach, students, and all of you. I know you've traveled far to be here. We all have. But this is the time, and this is the place. We must face the trial of the temple. And all of you, until it is your turn, you must bear witness. The Force is strong with everyone here, or we wouldn't have been called to this sacred place. We all know the Force is an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us. It penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together. You students have shown great sensitivity to the Force. But, were you meant to be Jedi? Anyone? Jedi? Alright. Well, we're here to find out.
Fanzel, I want to be a Jedi. I really do, but I've got a bad feeling about this.
Andrus, you always have a bad feeling.
I'm just saying, maybe someone should way back with the ship.
Do you know the fastest way to the dark side of the Force, Andrus?
Hate,
Hate,
greed,
and fear.
Yeah, well, that's what I was afraid of. I'll go way back with the ship.
Andrus, do you want to be a Jedi or not?
Of course.
Then we must be willing to discover our fears, face them, and learn.
But I already know my fears, my nightmares. It's Kylo Ren. He haunts my dreams, he wants to destroy us, and he's not going to stop until the last Jedi.
We are all aware of the fear that Kylo Ren stirs in each one of us. Look, fear is natural. To be honest, I'm a little scared myself about what we might find here today. But it's how we face that fear.
Well, if all it takes are lightsaber skills, then I've got those.
Well, it also takes control, and the last time, you nearly cut off your nose.
Once.
And not just your nose?
Okay, twice. I said I was sorry. I won't.
I need you at your best today, Nedris. We all need to rise to our best. We work as a team, or we fail. Don't let me down.
Have I ever let you down? Other than that one time on the asteroid. Okay, and the time with the dewback lizard, but the point is, I'm not going to let you down today, because we're all in this together, right? Yeah, no matter what happens, right? Yeah, Master, can I borrow that?
You know what? You might be onto something.
I am?
If we do run into trouble, we'll need to be able to defend ourselves.
Don't run away.
You know that?
Yeah, especially if he tells you to not run away.
So we're gonna not run away. Jax, Elbach, bring out the lightsabers.
Okay, that's a step in the right direction.
Students, join me on the training platform. Come this way. Taller students, find a circle towards the back, please. Find a blue circle to stand on. That will be your training position. You can go right there. Come this way. You go right there. You can go. You go right there. You can come right here. Alright, you come with me right here. We'll go back. Okay. The training that you are about to receive could save your life when we enter the temple. First, the Jedi uses a lightsaber for defense, never for attack. So, when you use your lightsabers, you must first clear your mind of fear and anger. Are you ready to focus?
Point that down.
I didn't hear everyone. Are you ready to focus? Are you truly prepared? Then let's do this. There are 3 very important rules before we can accept the trial of the temple. Rule number 1, remember your training position. Students, look down. Do you see the blue circle you're standing on? That is your training position. Remain there unless told otherwise. Rule number 2, be aware of your lightsabers at all times. Make sure we don't hit anyone around us. And rule number 3, and this is very important for our students on this side of the training platform, no jumping or falling off in this area here. It could be disaster for us all. Got it? Students, got it? All right. Well, we're going to start anyway. When I say the words, ready, position, I want everyone to bring your lightsabers straight up like this. Ready, position. Sabers up. Very good, sabers down. A lightsaber is not as clumsy or random as a blaster. It was an elegant weapon from a more civilized age. Ready, position. Bring them up. Very good, sabers down. Now, if we do engage in combat, I will teach you the best moves to defend yourself. We will be striking your opponent's left shoulder. Then, your opponent's right shoulder.
No, but Manzel, what if your opponent has more than 2 shoulders? Or no shoulders? Oh, remember that giant Elon Rishi? Well, that thing was huge.
How big?
It was really big. Like, oh,
You know what? Next time. It would be wise to stay focused. You've had this training, Nedris. Not all of our students have. Okay. Nedris, you and Jax take this group to train. Elbach and I will train this group. All our students in the lower area, please turn and face Nedris.
Face me!
Watch him carefully. He will be leading you through the combination. He is very strong in the Force and may someday become a very powerful Jedi. Yeah. Now, do exactly as we do. Ready position.
Ready position.
Cut to your opponent's left shoulder.
Left shoulder.
Then bring the lightsaber around your head and cut to the right shoulder.
Right shoulder.
Good. Saber's down.
Saber's down.
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice. It's our turn now. Ready position.
Ready position.
Left shoulder.
Left shoulder.
Right shoulder.
Right shoulder.
Now, students, this is very important. Raise your arms and block.
Block.
Look at Nedris. Make sure your lightsaber's pointing exactly how his is. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, saber's down.
Saber's down.
Wow, y'all are really getting this. We may be able to face that trial yet.
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Good.
I mean, I've been brave before, right? Yeah, remember when I stood in the path of that whole herd of stampeding mantis?
Do you know another really important part of being a Jedi? Wisdom.
I only broke one of my legs. Oh, yes, Jack, stand and arm.
As Master Qui-Gon Jinn says, your focus determines your reality.
Oh, butterfly.
Butterfly. Ready position.
Ready position.
Left shoulder.
Left shoulder.
Right shoulder.
Right shoulder.
Block.
Block.
Now everyone, step back and duck.
Duck.
Get down. Good. Now stand up and cut to the head.
Cut to the head.
Yeah. Student, you may want to aim just a bit higher. There's a good chance your opponent could be taller than you. Unless you fear Ewoks. But you don't fear Ewoks, do you?
Actually, I kind of fear Ewoks.
Jedi do not fear Ewoks. Sorry.
Ah,
Saber's down.
saber down.
Now, we're going to put the entire combination together. If you're ready, say yes.
Yes.
Nedris, you lead them.
Me?
You're ready.
I'll try.
In the words of Master Yoda, do or do not, there's no try.
Okay, ready position.
Ready position.
Cut to the left shoulder. Now to the right shoulder. Block. Step back and duck. Stand. Cut to the head.
Well done, Nedris!
Yeah, did it?
Yeah! Yeah. Okay. Sabers down, everyone. I sense the Force is very strong here now. Everyone, step to the side.
Okay,
Students,
guys,
this
move
way.
this side over
Come
here.
this way. Right over here. Keep moving. All students. From this temple, our greatest hopes and our greatest fears may seem to come to life. We could see frightening enemies, and they appear different for each one of us, but we must remember they are not real. They are only our fears seeming to be real.
Well, so what if you have a fear of womp rats?
Well, then you might see womp rats.
You really have no idea what's going to happen, do you?
No. No, I don't.
Great.
We must confront our fears and be tested. Now let's all step forward and prepare to begin the trial of the temple. Oh no. It's already started. Students, we must embrace the light side of the Force. We cannot give in to anger or fear. Darth Vader, the Sith Lord himself.
Join me, and I will complete your training. If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Be brave, students. There are many of us, and only one of them.
Oh, the seventh sister, Master, she's an Inquisitor.
Yes.
They of the Jedi.
Enter, stay calm.
Okay.
Changed it.
You have no idea what you've unleashed here today.
The challenge just became greater than I anticipated. Yet, students, remain calm. They appear real, but you can defeat them. Remember your lightsaber training. Nedris, you and Jax take your group to face the Seven Sisters. Elbach and I will take our group to face Darth Vader. Who shall go first? I saw your hand first. Come this way.
All right. Look, Cameron's up first.
Stand here.
This is the day long remembered.
Now be brave, remember your training, and you will succeed. Ready position.
As you wish.
Okay, here he comes. Left shoulder. Now the other side. Now block. Duck. And cut to the head. Red lightsaber. Very good. Thanks for going first.
Stand here. Hello yourself. Ready position. Cut to the left shoulder. Right shoulder. Block. Cut. Good. Cut to the head. There you go. We'll work on this later. Saber.
Left shoulder. Now the other side. Same side. Block. Block. Duck. Unnecessary. Cut to the head. You did it.
To hear the story.
In victory.
goes on eternally.
The guys we beat him, right?
Nedris, stay focused.
Master, something's wrong. Maybe it's my turn to fight.
No.
Perhaps still a part of the lesson remains. A part you have missed.
Master Yoda?
You must face your fear, not fight it. It is only then you will pass your trial.
Of course, it makes sense. Vader and the Inquisitor where our fears come to life. We'll never be able to fight our fears. We must face our fears with no weapons.
What?
Students, calm yourselves and lay down your sabers. On 3, stay together. We're not afraid. And use the force to push them back in. 1, 2, 3. We're not afraid. And now. And again. We did it.
Oh, but what if we come back? We have to be ready.
Nedris, have you heard nothing of what I just said?
I'm not putting down my lightsaber. What if something else comes out of this? Kylo Ren.
Nedris, stay calm.
You know me,
Yes.
not like I know you. You want to be a Jedi, but you are afraid. Afraid you will fail.
Get out of my head!
Resist him, Nedris. Don't let him control you.
You want so desperately to become a Jedi. But do you really believe you can?
I don't know. Yes! I mean, yes!
Trust your training, Nedris. Stay calm and focus.
Focus. Yes. Focus.
Nedris, go now!
I have to prove it wrong. Nedris! Defeat him!
You fight well. I commend you for coming this far. But this is where your master's training ends. I can teach you the ways of the Force.
You mean the ways of the dark side?
The power of the dark side. Join me.
The choice is yours, Nedris, not his. You have the power to choose your own path.
He's too strong.
He is a vision. Nothing more. You must let go of your fear. Everyone, show Nedris he is strong. Tell him you can do it. Tell him you can do it. You can do it, Nedris. You can do it.
Do not interfere.
I let go of my fear. And now that it has no power over me, neither do you.
No. You are not as strong as you think you are.
Oh, I think we are.
Everyone, use the force.
Yes! Oh, yes, we did it! Oh, we took down the dark side! Okay,
Okay,
then.
now Nedris, remain calm. You don't win that easily.
I think we just did.
Students, the dark side will always try and tempt us. Nedris, we must remain on guard.
Master, I'm not okay,
Nedris, students, the force is very strong with all of us now. One last force push. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes! All right!
Well done, students. And all of you, you showed great wisdom and control. You are truly ready to follow the path of the Jedi.
Remain strong, young ones. And may the Force be with you. Always.